Right when I began saying these cards at the bottom, then my memory card became full. So basically what I'm saying is that the contrast between the Hangman and the Eight of Wands is interesting. It's like there's this lull, and then all of a sudden there's a flurry of activity. And again, if you have been dealing with a fire sign individual, that could be somebody that has created problems for you in the past. Maybe they're the ones that's coming back during this Venus retrograde. So that would be either a Sagittarius or an Aries or Leo. To tell you the truth, in the past position, in the top level, that Six of Wands, I always associate that with Leo. So, for what that's worth. And then we have the Empress. Okay? The Empress is like the quintessential, Earth Mother type of an energy. This is somebody who is a woman of the senses. This is like a feminine energy, a very feminine energy. And so there's more of a sensual feeling to that in terms of any kind of relationship that is a result is something where it could be, that's what makes me think like with an earth sign like Taurus, where you would have that type of relationship. And that is at the centerpiece of the reading, of some kind of an earth energy. So with these cards at the bottom, it could be suggesting that, and this could, obviously definitely apply to your career situation, your aspirations in your career, is that maybe there will be off and on things happening where, because I feel like in the past you've had some really good fortune, okay? And that has maybe not made you rest on your laurels, but maybe kind of get overindulgent. Even the Empress can kind of be in that sensual mode. The Nine of Cups is very indulgent. And you might be even like a bit lax about things because you're kind of having one good thing happen to you after another. That you don't think about, the other things in your life that are going on. And so, I feel like, it's kind of weird. It's like you may be getting what you have wanted, but it's like be careful of what you wish for, because everything in life, even the best things, have their own set of, pros and cons. And thank goodness, because it allows us to, the contrast allows us to be more humble. The Nine of Cups can be rather smug about how well he is doing. And it's right next to that Six of Wands. I mean, I kind of can't emphasize this enough, Gemini. These are like amazing cards on that top row. And even in the middle, the Six of Pentacles, that could be about receiving money as well. Even though it shows a person giving money, you could be the one that is receiving. And you know what I think it is too, to be honest with you, do you feel worthy of all of this good fortune? Maybe that's what it is. Do you feel worthy of it? And I think that You're going to be pondering this because this is a card of reflection. You know, I should have mentioned this because, you know, sometimes when you have a lot of good fortune, it can be unnerving because it's not what you're used to, sad to say. And so it can be, you know, the main thing it does is it totally destroys every lie that says that you are a failure, that you're unlovable, and that you're not deserving. And yet you can trip yourself up if you do not get your head on straight. You will throw it away because you will reject that which you do not feel you're worthy of. Okay, you know, I just had this impulse to pull a card from my Native Spirit deck. I don't know if I've ever done these. You know, they're just sitting here taking up space. So let me pull a card for you because that may give us a little bit of an understanding. Huh. What do you know? Okay. Warrior of the Heart. And I'll read from the booklet because I'm actually not familiar with these meanings or anything, so I'll have to read from the book. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all of your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Hello? Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. That's this one. That's Gemini. Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. That's that card again. Your native spirit wants you to know. The greatest native warriors were not the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back. This is step back. This is step back. And even times to walk away, but there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. That goes back to that Knight of Swords. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage does not mean that you are afraid. Fearless means just that, fearless. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. There's a book called Fear the Fear and Do It Anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. The journey. List everything that you are afraid of. Then next to that list, write a reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. And as I was saying, I think that this is about the fear of success. And this could even be in a personal relationship. So just keep that in mind, Gemini, because, you know, rarely do we see such good cards. Now, obviously, this is general reading. So not only when I have really, you know, cards that are very challenging, but also in a reading like this, I do have to remind you that this is a general reading. And even in private readings, you know, when you're looking at cards, it's like a fluid situation. It's a very symbolic thing. It's not something to just nail it down in a concrete way and try to extract promises from these cards. you know, of these things will definitely happen. You can make things happen a lot more easily than you think you can. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and good luck to you. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below. Otherwise, take care of yourselves. Bye.